On a completely unrelated note, the first time that I ever received a rusty trombone. Now, okay, a lot of the front row are getting that. Some people in the back row, not so sure. Karens, what do we think? Do we know what a rusty trombone is? Well, Karens, don't you worry. Let me explain it to you. But don't worry, guys. I'm not going to get too graphic. I'm going to use what we in the business call a metaphor. The laugh wasn't long enough for the sip. Okay. Let's say that you're trying to make someone come to the door. What are you going to start doing? You're going to start doing what anyone does. You're going to start knocking on that door. That's what you're going to start doing. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you're... Don't worry, Paul, I can do this for hours. I've been training my entire adult life. I've been holding back because I'm trying to get into the wanking Olympics, so I'm retaining my amateur status. But yes, you're knocking on the door. Now, someone's going to come to that door eventually, if you're knocking on the door. But if you're knocking on the door and you're ringing the doorbell at the same time, someone's going to come to that door real fucking quickly, mate. And if they're anything like me, they're going to say something along the lines of, thank you. During that period of my life, I had a slightly out-of-body experience, and I can say with truism in my voice that I started making what I can only be described as girl noises. Instead of my usual which is not how I sound. It's just incredibly difficult to recreate sex noises in front of people watching you. But I went from that to going, did you put the bins out? Now, that used to be where the joke ended until I moved up north. And somebody came up to me after, it was a Scouse person, and they went, see what you did there, lad, with the fucking knocking on the door and the ringing doorbells, Fred, dead funny, that lad. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he said, no, because Scouse people, if you're not aware, they'll rip the piss out of you for anything. I lived here for 2 years. I lived here for a year before I started driving in the bus lanes because I was never sure. I don't know if you know this, guys, because I should have gone. But you can drive in bus lanes here because they made the decision to make bus lanes, and then every single Scouser in the whole city went, that's fucking stupid, lad! And then they stopped. They stopped. So I wasn't sure what he was talking about until I was driving home, and I heard an advert on the radio that I'd only heard for the first time, which was, somebody's knocking at the door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Yes, indeed, Karen. It's the Postcode Lottery advert, isn't it? And now every time you hear that advert, you'll think of me getting wanked off with a finger in my butthole. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Please keep supporting live comedy. Thank you.